Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Hopefully you like the new digs we got. A little different layout than the last place, but kudos to the LISA team for coming up with a great place for us to do this. So welcome to the 31st, can you believe it, 31 of these, Annual Life Settlement Conference. There's probably a lot of people in this room that can probably say they've been to at least 20, 25 of these. But thank you for coming today. Thank you for participating in the conference. I look forward to an insightful and enriching program today, focused on the latest developments in our industry. As you know, this conference serves as a unique opportunity to explore our asset class, which continues to evolve and present new and exciting opportunities for all of us throughout the chain of industry participants. Every day, everyone in this room helps individuals and families across the country generate liquidity, save for retirement, cover medical expenses, and so much more. And at the same time, we also provide an attractive, uncorrelated, high-quality investment opportunity with relatively low volatility to investors around the globe. What other marketplace can say that? Just us. 2025 has been a transformative year for LISA, and I'm thrilled to share some key updates about our work during the year. We began to advance the priorities we set out in our 2024 strategic plan, focusing on 5 key constituents: institutional investors, consumer advocacy groups, legislators and regulators, financial advisors, and individual policyholders. Through targeted outreach and programming, we've strengthened relationships and expanded industry awareness across these groups. Our initiatives this year included the continuation of our annual collection of market data from LISA provider members, many of whom are in this room. The information delivers insights into industry trends and market performance. We're excited to continue leading this important industry-driven work and deliver important data for our members and stakeholders. This year, we launched a strategic partnership with Insurance Newsnet, extending our reach and ensuring accurate information about life settlements reaches key audiences. In addition, we coordinated media outreach, which you'll learn about today, a more dynamic social media presence, and continued dialogue with legislators and regulators, which has further amplified the impact of our industry. Another exciting investment LISA has made, which you're going to learn more about today, is supporting the documentary Cashing Out, which is something we will, some of us have already seen, and others will have the opportunity to see later today. You even get to meet the star of the show. All these efforts are intended to establish a baseline for future stakeholder education and strengthen the industry's foundation while expanding its reach and influence. Today's agenda is packed with opportunities to learn, connect, and collaborate, and I encourage all of you to make the most of your time while you're here, collaborating with your colleagues and friends, and then having a drink at the end. So thank you to our members, many of whom have been members for many years, for your continued support and participation in LISA, and we look forward to welcoming new members to our organization. Together, we can achieve new milestones and unlock the full potential of this dynamic and growing marketplace. So I'm going to pretend I have a drink in my hand. Here's to a successful 31st annual conference. I didn't bring up my coffee. And now I welcome up our esteemed leader, Bryan Nicholson, to talk more about what's going to happen today.
Thank you, Neal, and good morning. And again, welcome to LISA's 31st Annual Life Settlement Conference. My name is Bryan Nicholson. I'm LISA's Executive Director. I'd like to take a moment and just review a few housekeeping items before we begin this morning. Reminder to please have your cell phone silent through the course of today's event. If you need to take a call, please do so outside the main conference room. There are 3 private phone booths located on the floor if you'd like additional privacy. They're through the double doors and on the right-hand side of the lobby outside. Bathrooms are located outside of this room, Helmsley Hub 2 and 3, and across from the coat check. Please see a member of the LISA staff team to address any questions that may arise through the course of today's event. We are here and happy to help you. The Wi-Fi login information for today's event is shown here. Please join the network Wilmington Trust at LISA and use the password LISA 2025. We encourage you to download and use the conference app. Information to access this app was sent in a reminder email on Tuesday from the LISA events team. LISA's events would not be possible without the generous support of our membership. I'd like to thank our 2025 event partners Our Welcome to the Show sponsor, Coventry. Our red carpet reception sponsor, Preston Capital. Our technology sponsor, Wilmington Trust. Our portrait photography sponsor, Longevity Holdings. Everyone here is eligible to get a free headshot as part of Longevity's support of this item. That can be done just outside the doors and to the right. Our quilt can be a comforter sponsor, Life Insurance Settlements, Inc. Our morning and afternoon nourishment break sponsor, Errant Fox Schiff. And our industry supporting sponsors, Abacus Life, Fifth Season Investments, and Trey-led Life Settlements. Please join me in thanking these organizations for their support. I'd also like to thank LISA Executive Committee members John Dallas, Chris Conway, Rob Haney, and Neal Jacobs for their engagement over the last few months as members of our annual conference planning task force. Please join me in thanking these individuals for their important contributions towards this event's success. Thank you, guys. In addition, I would like to thank and acknowledge the contributions of my staff team, Stan Barrett, Makiba Scott, and Michelle Belton in the back, for their hard work in the days, weeks, and months leading up to today. Thanks, guys. As Neal mentioned, one of our standout achievements for this year was our partnership with the makers of the documentary film Cashing Out. Lisa served as a presenting supporter of this film. The film has already and will continue to bring awareness to the real-life stories of the first viatical settlement participants during the AIDS epidemic of the 1980s. We hope you'll join us this evening for a screening of the film at 5:30 p.m., which will be followed by a Q&A session with Matt Nadal, the film's director, and Scott Page, a subject of the film and a longtime life settlement industry participant. A special guest, NYU professor Saloni Bauman, will moderate a Q&A session that follows. Please take a moment to visit the quilt panel on display in the gallery on loan from the National AIDS Memorial in honor of today's screening. We're proud to announce that Lisa will have its own 12 by 12 section of the AIDS Memorial quilt. Signature squares for both Lisa's panel and the Cashing Out panel are available for signature in the gallery, and we invite you to add your name and be part of this important Lisa history. If you're interested in learning more detailed information about our ongoing work in 2025 and our plans for 2026, please join us at 4:15 this afternoon for Lisa's annual members meeting. All are welcome to attend. In December of 2020, Lisa's board of directors created an industry leadership award to acknowledge an individual market participant that has made significant contributions to support the development and growth of Lisa and the life settlement marketplace. Alan Buerger, the executive chairman of Coventry, was the initial recipient of this award, and it is now named in his honor. It is my great privilege to announce the recipient of the 2025 Alan H. Buerger Leadership Award, Chris Conway. Where's Chris? Chris has been a steadfast champion of this industry and Lisa for more than 3 decades, serving as a senior leader of numerous companies in the life settlement market. Known for his consistent approach, vast knowledge, and thoughtful counsel, Chris has dedicated his life's work to the life settlement industry. Chris sets a standard that is tremendously high in regards to his service and dedication to this organization. He's provided steady leadership during times of change as a longtime board member and ever-present voice of wisdom, one who insists on high standards, honest debate, and substantive progress. Chris's readiness to serve, his thoughtful perspective on the future, and above all, his unwavering integrity makes him the embodiment of this award. Please join me in congratulating Chris on his extraordinary contributions, leadership, and commitment to the life settlement industry. Chris, please come up and accept your award. You need the award. Stand.
Goodness. For those of you who know me and how long-winded I am, I will try to be brief, because there's a lot I could say. I have to thank everybody for their support, their camaraderie, there, honest debate. 35 years ago, I learned about this business, and it was an idea I could not get rid of in my head. Nothing is going to kill that idea. The market faces challenges now. I've had conversations with many of you recently about the challenges that the industry's facing, the expansion that's possible, that we could do 10 times the business in the secondary market that we're doing now. But that idea, no matter what we do, is not going to die. It never has. It's too unique, it's too valuable, it's too important. The other person I have to thank is my long-suffering partner, Mike Gravis, without whose expertise, knowledge, intelligence, support, and patience beyond measure, I would not have the time to try and do what I can for the business as a whole. So to Mike, thank you. To Lisa, thank you. To all of you, I'm happy to be on this little pirate ship with you. Yo-ho, me hearties, yo-ho.